Hi Anju, how are you doing?
Yeah, hi, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm doing well. Everything is hunky dory, I can say.
Good.
Yeah, so would you like to introduce yourself first?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to introduce myself. As you know, my name is Anju Mittal. I completed my BCom in 2004. And after that, I did an independent accountant course and started working in corporate. So I have almost 7 years work experience working in different fields of accountancy and 3, 4 years in teaching as well. At present, I'm full-time homemaker and a mother of two wonderful kids. And I also engage a little in share market trading.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Sounds
But
interesting.
presently, I just started my own YouTube channel just to make myself more consistent with this language because I want to practice with this language and in future I want to be a trainer.
Oh, that's great. And your best wishes for your goal in life that you want to be a advanced speaker. Okay, so you are wearing many hats. Like you have a lot of experience. Like you have worked in corporate, you said that, and then you have
Yes.
also done teaching in private schools,
Yes.
and now you are also a homemaker and now YouTuber too. So and learning this language. So sounds great. Okay, let me introduce myself too. My name is Sarita. I belong to Himachal Pradesh and I am a homemaker, mother of two, and I have worked as a science teacher for 6 years in private schools. And currently, I have started working as a online tutor for beginners and intermediates of spoken English. And as far as my hobbies are concerned, I am a person with variety of hobbies. I love music. I like reading books, watching documentaries, and gardening and talking to people from different cultural backgrounds. And from last 9 to 10 months, I have consistently working on to brush up my communication skill. So that's in brief about me.
Yeah, that's really great. So still you are teaching? I mean,
Yes, online. I have recently started. I think
okay,
four,
you are
5 months
teaching
back,
spoken English only
spoken
now.
English online, and
Yeah.
especially for beginners and intermediates.
Yeah, that's really great. And how did you get to know about my channel? Because it's
Uh,
a very short
like
time when I started.
sometimes I used to watch some podcast and conversation videos, and
Okay.
like I have recently started from I think for 1 month I have started uploading these conversation videos on my channel, and because I have also started my channel maybe 8 to 9 months back. But earlier I was not very consistent here, but now I have become consistent. I'm trying to become consistent and uploading content. So yes, I have started uploading conversation videos too, because my students were saying that why don't you, ma'am, why don't you upload conversation videos? Because there are so many people are uploading these kind of videos, and women like to watch these. So I thought that okay, let's because my actually my goal was not to like grow my channel or something like that. My goal was just to teach people English. It may be English grammar, spoken English, or whatever their doubts, because I think that if I have struggled in this niche, then I can resonate with their problems, and I can I can help them to improve in this language learning journey. So with that thought, I started my channel. So that's it about the story of channel.
We
Yes.
are on the same page. I also started my channel in April 25, but because of some problem, some health issue with me, with my daughter, and something else, so I couldn't start it. So I also started before a month. And
Okay.
it's been a 15 days gap because I went to my maiden house for summer vacation. So again, I
Mhm.
came back. Then again, I thought I should continue it.
Okay, so your channel is very new. You started just 1 month back.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so can I? ask some questions or you want to ask
Yeah,
something?
yeah, please carry on. Please carry on.
Okay, so first question I would like to ask that what triggered you or what motivated you to improve your communication skill?
Yeah. It's a little, old story. When I was in my second job before marriage,
Mhm.
my first job was in particular accounts departments, so no much English was required. I had to send mails only with the attachment of MIS reports and all. So I did not need much English. But my second job was with share broker company. So there I found most of the people were speaking in English. And it is said that if you get the environment, you automatically indulge with this language. But it
Mm-hmm.
did not happen with me. If it is new country or new state, then you can start. If no one is known to you. But if everybody is known to you, then suddenly you started feeling embarrassment or hesitation.
Right,
So I
right.
did not start speaking, but still it was in my mind in future if I get chance. And I tried multiple way in for this thing. One of my colleague and I practiced for 10 days over the telephone through
Okay.
landline, because that time in that era we did not have mobile phone in our hand. So we practiced for 10 days only through the landline phone. And I learned some grammar from a retired Air Force officer. And he taught me in a very sophisticated manner. I became very good in writing the mail. Even my boss appreciated me in front of his staff. He clapped me in front of all that I'm writing the mail in a very appropriate, very professional manner. And I'm convincing the masses eh, in a beautifully manner, because I had to CC the same mail to my boss as well. So my boss checked the mail which I sent to the big clients. So he appreciated me in front of his staff. So I felt proud, but there was no speaking in the office. But yes, it triggered my mind. I became indulged with this language, and since then I started maintaining my self-made dictionary and started collecting information related to English. When first time I got the smartphone, I started watching a video related to competitive exams kind of video. I did not have to do anything with competitive exams, but it was clearing lots of doubt one by one. So I was
Related to
enjoy
grammar.
watching this. Yes. And when my son was in third standard, I taught him many grammar. Up to 10th level grammar, I taught him in third standard. And that time he participated in Olympiad exam and scored full marks and won a bicycle. That
That's
was my
great.
second proud related to
Wow.
grammar. And
Great job.
his some friends, when he was in fifth standard, his some friends came to me to learn grammar. And within 2 months, I made him to solve their whole exercise properly. All
Okay.
these tenses and part of speech. Within 2 months, I taught them. So I have taught offline accountancy as well. And my student always give me this feedback that now accountancy and learning grammar has becoming a like a game for us, quite easy.
Okay. So when did you actually started your speaking journey, English speaking journey?
Yeah, in 2025, I think about it when I was looking for any kind of video conversation. I thought there should be video. This is the best option to enhance the confidence. And I thought this is the new idea came into my mind. But when I checked, already so many were there. So then I thought I started my channel, but due to some reason, I couldn't start it. So in the meanwhile, I had some conversation through audio call. But yes, since 2 months, I'm continuously practice for the spoken English. But earlier it was on and off through audio call. It was not regular practice.
Okay, great,
Since
great.
2025, I'm practicing for this language.
As I can observe your speaking, you speak very clearly. Like little bit sometimes mistakes in grammar here and there, little bit they can be ignored, but you speak so clearly and beautifully. You speak.
Thank you so
Uh,
much.
yes. So, okay, one more question I would like to ask from you that what is your philosophy of life? How do you take life? Like how you stay happy in your life? So, what is your philosophy of life?
Yeah, earlier it was automatic, just like a robotic. I was just living in the flow. But in 2025, I learned a lot because I had a lot of bad experience in 2025, first time in my life, and those bad experience taught me many things. And I regret that I learned very lately these things like power of subconscious mind, manifestations, law of attractions, about our body, how our body works, and about five elements, how they work. Lots of things, means all seven chakras.
Okay, so you started reading books in 2025 or just getting knowledge
No,
from social media?
yeah, from social media, and I started many times, but in the meanwhile, I skip it, and still I'm struggling. Sometimes I start reading, but if I skip 2, 3 days, then again I leave my interest or I just forget I was reading one book.
Okay, so reading is not your cup of tea or maybe your hobby.
Yeah, I try my hard, like I have to be continue, I have to be consistent for this reading. I try my
Okay.
hard, but yes, I
So
leave the consistent.
have you studied from Hindi medium school or English medium school?
Yeah, Hindi medium.
Hindi medium. Because for Hindi medium people, it is very difficult. Like they hesitate, they don't have confidence to speak in English. Though sometimes like they are good in grammar, but we don't have confidence enough to speak in front of the people. And it is just the lack of
Exactly.
practice. We never speak. We have learned English as a subject, but we never
Exactly.
got chance to speak. So that is the main hurdle. Okay. My next question is, before you ask some questions, yes, because you belong to the commerce background, business background, and you also do share marketing as well. So I will ask one question from you, that how important it is for women to be financially self-dependent. Please spill some tea about it.
Yeah, it's really necessary because if you marry to a very rich family, then also you suffer a lot. And sometimes you are not aware. You are ready to serve everybody. No one is demanding, but it's still your nature. So you lost yourself when you are not self-dependent. You don't think about yourself. When you are self-dependent, then you have your own voice. You don't need to suppress your dream. And no one value when you do household chores since morning to night, and it's hard, it's more hard than corporate job, I believe, because I have lived both the lives for many years.
You
So
have, yes.
managing house is more difficult, much more difficult than going out.
Yes, yes. So you like believe that it is crucial for every woman to be financially self-dependent. You agree with that? Okay, so because you have lived this life, you have worked as in the like corporate field and in school as well. So you have lived this both life, like homemaker and a working woman. So how did you balance your life, like work-life balance at that time when you were working?
Before marriage, I worked a lot because soon after 12th, I started to earn. When I was doing BCom, I was doing through distance learning. So that time I was teaching in a primary school. I don't have any teacher degree. So that time I was teaching
Okay.
in primary school. And after completing graduation, I started work in corporate. And after 7 years of my marriage, when GST was introduced, so somehow I convinced my mother-in-law because there were multiple job in my vicinity for Tally ERP9 when GST was introduced. So that
Okay.
time I had only one son. So my mother-in-law took care of him. So I got chance to work for 3 years. And when COVID was introduced, I left my job again. So that time it was okay because I was in joint family and my mother-in-law was always there for help me. So it was easily it was manageable.
Okay, because your in-laws were with you, so they were like back then with the kids, they were helping you. Yeah, because yeah, this is also a hurdle. If a woman like she want to work, but then she like think about the security and safety of the children who will take care of them. If we are not living with a joint family or with our in-laws, then it is difficult for us to manage, because most of the people nowadays are living outside of their native place, and they are not living with their family. So it is the problem. Like after having kids, for women, it is very difficult to manage if she is working, that how to balance both her work and her life. It is very difficult to manage. And those who are managing it, those who are working full time and then managing also their house, so it is I would say that like it's like hats off to them. So it's a very like tedious task to manage both the life.
And if you
Okay,
ask
so
them, they're managing somewhere. They are adjusting, their children are suffering sometimes.
yes,
So
they have to juggle a lot, so many things, so many responsibilities.
now
Because
I have two children, so I also can't think about it going outside.
yes, yes, yes. So, like, what is your plan? Like, when you will, like, you are planning to again go to your work to start, restart your career, or what's your planning about the job and work?
No, I don't want to go outside because now I have two children, so I
So
can't
you
think
want to
about
work
it.
from home? Yes, it's better to
Yes,
work from.
yes,
I think for
yes.
women, it is very comfortable if they work from home and they do any work online. So if our children are small, then it is like good for us to work from home. Okay, so is there anything you want to ask from me?
You already have mentioned your. I wanted to ask about your channel, but you have already mentioned. So, according to you, because you are already teaching, and I want to go in future in this line. So,
Oh,
what is the special means activity which can give benefit? We can practice at home.
okay. For the students, those who are learning right now, who are in this learning journey,
Yes.
techniques,
And for
how they practice.
enhancing our confidence as well for
Sorry,
teaching purpose. I mean,
how
in
how
teaching attitude, how to enhance our confidence if we are
how to
teaching online.
enhance confidence. Okay, like when you will be confident in your speaking, you will be because I think you are fluent enough, and I think there is only the lack of confidence that you are saying, because as I can see, you are speaking very fluently, and your grammar is also, most of your grammar is also correct. So yeah, over the time, keep practicing with your co-learners, with like whatever in whatever platform you are practicing. Keep practicing and just find out your gray areas. What are your gray areas? Work upon them consistently every day. Like I will suggest you that at least give some 10 to 15 minutes to listening, and half an hour or maybe 10-15 minutes for speaking. Listening and speaking, they play a crucial role in improving your communication skill and spoken. And with this, not focus only verbal communication, but non-verbal too, like how to use our body language and gestures, eye contacts. These also make communication very beautiful and effective. So yes, consistently practice and focus. Like whenever you listen to any topic, we should focus on vocabulary and the structure of the sentences, like and phrasal work. These all things. If like I think like if are serious, I mean, you are already serious about it, and obviously when you will listen to you, we focus, our brain focus on all these things. Just we need to find out like. We cannot improve until we don't know about our gray areas, and about like we need, sometimes we need mentors too, who will give us feedback. And for me, English Yari worked as a mentor, because I joined English Yari last year, and after that I started my channel. And the trainers there, every day they give you the feedback, like what are the areas where you need to work upon much. So I got to know about that, and after that I consistently worked upon my gray areas consciously. So that's the way I got the fluency, and then I got the confidence, because I was already in teaching. I have taught already. I have done B.Ed as well, degree for the teaching. So maybe my confidence I got because of that experience. Yes. And when I got the confidence, because when I was talking to the co-learners and to the callers in the app I was using, that I found that over the time I got this like skill of noticing others gray areas, others areas where they were making the mistakes. Like as the trainers in English Yari, they were like quickly they were finding out the mistakes, quickly they were giving you the feedback within 1 minute. So I was also, over the time I felt that I also got that skill to find out others mistakes, like where they are doing the mistake. Is it grammar, pronunciation, their organization of their thoughts, articulation, or whatever it is. So I also got that skill, and when I got the skill, then I got the confidence that yes, now I can work as a trainer, especially to beginners and intermediates too, because I'm still not an advanced speaker. I'm also an intermediate, but I have the confidence to teach because I think that my grammar is okay. Sometimes I also may make mistake in grammar too, but otherwise I'm aware about all the grammatical rules. So I think grammar is my like one of the thing that motivates me or that make me confidence about the language. So that's
In
it.
case of offline, I have, with confidence because I have taught many times accountancy and English grammar as well. But in case of online platform is new for me because it came in trend when that the pandemic COVID was there.
Yes,
At that
online
time, I was
platform is, I would say that it is best for the spoken English, not just if you have to teach all the grammar, because if you have to teach grammar, all the rules, then in a like teaching in a proper classroom where there is a whiteboard is there, blackboard is there, you can write everything at the same time. That teaching is effective because I have also worked as a teacher. I don't find it very interesting when I teach some grammatical rule. Right now, I have introduced a series related to tenses, but I'm just teaching it tenses just by using the daily conversation, because teaching all the rules of grammars and in detail, it is not possible in online thing, and on the YouTube it is not possible. But I'm just making it easy way so that the people who have problem regarding to tenses, they can know while using our daily conversation sentences. So yes, but otherwise, I feel like teaching is effective when you have a big blackboard and you write on it. So that I also feel like to teach that way. But
you spoke my mind.
For spoken English, it is okay. It works for spoken English. You just have to speak and
You
like you.
spoke my mind, and it was in my mind that without pen and paper, how can we elaborate the things related to grammar? It
Yes,
was in my mind actually.
yes, because a little bit like if you will make a big video and like regarding any topic, then you will have to edit like so many things. Editing will take so much time. For the shorts, it's okay. You can add some like text in it. You can use the captions too. But for detailing and for making people understand very well, like Blackboard works better and a proper
Yes,
classroom works better. But spoken
that's
for
why,
spoken English, it will work. You
that's why
just have to
nothing
speak.
can replace classroom.
Yes, nothing can
It has
replace
different
like
vibes.
real
It has different
classrooms.
vibes and aura.
But you like for spoken English, it will work. You just have to speak, you have to listen to your students, and you have to give the feedback. That's it. Because when I was searching for the last year, when I was thinking of brushing up my communication skill, because I was thinking of like restarting my career too. So that time I was finding someone who would be little bit better than me and who will with whom I can practice. But I did not find anyone. Then at last, I'll have to join English Yari. So because there are some YouTubers were there who were running the WhatsApp groups too. I approached them. I even asked them for the paid classes. That I was like I was ready to pay if they were ready to give me the classes, online classes, one to one. I was willing for the one-on-one sessions, but they said that no, they have groups. They only take classes in the groups, and so that's why at last I joined English Yari, and it was fruitful for me because I learned a lots of things from English Yari. Though that time I was very raw, my spoken English was very raw. So yes, I was. You can see my videos. I have uploaded 4 or 5 videos there last year. That is just maybe 9 months ago. So you can see on my channel. And you can mention your channel here too. What's the name of your channel?
Yeah, it's Talk Learn English.
Talk Learn English. Okay. So yes, viewers can also find out the channel. And next time we'll do again a conversation video for your channel too. I think
Yeah,
also the
sure.
time is, yes, we are getting out of time. Yes. So
I
okay.
have one more
Anything else?
question if there
Yes.
is time. Yeah, one question. So how many session did you take from English Yari?
From English Yari, I took only 15 sessions.
Okay.
Yes, only 15 sessions I took.
I also checked once. It was 3,000 for 8 session. Is it right?
Yeah, it's like it's charges are high. I also thought that. That's why I was searching someone else, that if there is someone else like me, as now I am working as an online tutor, I was searching a person like that. That's why I started this channel. My motto is behind, because I was also searching of a person, of a tutor trainer who teaches online. So I was not searching for a big platform that time. So, but at the end, I had to join because I had no option. So that's why I started my channel, so that I can teach the people who don't want to go to the English Yari, or the like these big platform who don't want to pay that much. So I thought that let's start this channel, and if I will do my journey. I will do my work honestly. Definitely, I will find the students. So with this hope and this thought, I started my
So how
channel
did
and
you
started.
promote yourself for finding the student?
Uh, my first student was my subscribers. And I think here I got my first student at that time. My subscribers were less than 50. So I got my first student. And then after that, I kept on getting the students from my uh, group for like co-learners, my co-learners, especially women. So they approached me because I mentioned on the social media, on my status, that I have started working as a trainer. So anyone is there willing. So through the social media and from my WhatsApp groups, women, they approached me for the classes. And then I don't have so much students right now, but still like I have at least.
You are taking one batch or multiple batch together?
No, earlier I had a batch like group classes. So I taught that group for 3 months, and now I have three students one on one.
Okay, one-on-one student.
Yes.
So you
So
are providing whatever you were looking for one-on-one, now you are providing the same to others. It is helpful for others.
yes. I think that reason was behind it, behind starting my YouTube channel and behind starting my online tutoring journey.
That's really great.
Yes.
You did not get, but you are providing others.
Yes, so
That's
I'm
so
providing
good.
others. If there would be some people like me, like searching for the trainers and online tutors. So yes,
That's
that was
really
the
great.
reason. So it was a nice conversation, Anju, and definitely we'll meet
Likewise.
again for your channel. We'll do
Yeah, for
conversation
sure.
video again. Okay.
Sure.
So
Okay.
okay, take care. Bye bye.
Okay. Thank you for inviting.
Thank you so much.
Thanks to you for inviting.